Hey y'all, I'm Rylan. Welcome to my channel. I am here with kind of one of my favorite videos to do every quarter because it's when I get to share our next 3 book club picks for the Mending Hearts book club, which is a romance book club that I co-host with my bestie. I literally say this in every single video, but how are we already into March? I don't get it. The concept of time just confuses me and it blows my mind and I don't like it. But it is March, which means that April, May, and June are quickly approaching, which means that it's time to announce our quarter 2 picks for 2024. I do not own any of these books yet, nor do I know anything about any of them, really. So that's great. I say that for all my announcement videos for the book club, but this time I really do not know anything because I don't know anything. But I wanted to take a second to introduce these books to y'all, get them on your radars, because I think it's going to be a fun time. All 3 of them should be on Kindle Unlimited. One of them is a pretty recent release, and all of them are indie published. So no trad published books this quarter. I will go ahead and mention really quickly that our March pick is Hunt on Dark Waters by Katie Roberts. It is not too late to join us. I probably will not have even started this book yet by the time this video comes out for the quarter 2 picks, but I will have our Discord and Instagram linked in the description down below if you want to come join us this month. But this is our March pick. But we're gonna go ahead and dive into our April, May, and June picks for 2024, and I don't really have anything to say about them. Maybe I should look them up and try to tell you all a little bit of something about them. All right, our April pick is Off the Beaten Path by Madison Wright. One thing I do know about this book, or this author, is that she is very local to me. I'm pretty sure she lives in the Nashville area. If not this exact area, then somewhere in the general vicinity, somewhere in this state. This is her 4th book, I believe, that she has published, the first in a new series called The Mountains Are Calling, and I believe that she writes angsty but clean romances. So that's this one. I think it's single dad and nanny in a small town. The cover gives off small town mountain vibes, but I'm pretty sure that this one is her grumpy neighbor, so they're neighbors. He has a daughter, and I don't know, maybe it's not single dad and nanny. As Ren continues to show up for Holden, and Holden keeps proving to Ren that he's not really as standoffish as he seems, the lines between friendship and more start to blur. Their relationship may have gotten off to an unusual start, but some of the best things in life are just off the beaten path. So there's that. Maybe it's not single dad, or it's definitely single dad, but maybe it's not nanny. Maybe it's just their neighbors and he's grumpy and she's maybe like the sunshine, but he's not really as grumpy as he is perceived to be. But he has a cute little daughter. And Ren, our female main character, shows up for them consistently. So that's all I got about this one, but I do think she writes clean romances, which we haven't specifically picked out to read for this book club. We're certainly not opposed to them, obviously, but I think this is our first, clean fade to black romance, but I'm excited for it. I do think we're going to try to see if she would be willing to do an author interview with us on one of our YouTube channels in April after we all read the book, so keep an eye out for an announcement about that. I don't know if this is something that we'll be able to get on her schedule, but I do plan to shoot over an email at some point soon to ask if she would be willing to join us to talk about her book. But this is our April pick with my rambling, trying to figure out what the synopsis is, but that's this one. It looks very cute and I'm excited to pick it up. Our May pick is Sips and Strokes by Sarah Skye. This is, I believe, a fake dating romance where she needs a date to somebody's wedding that she doesn't really want to go to, and so he comes along and it's her fake date. But our main characters' names in this book are Lily and Calder. Calder, C-A-L-D-E-R. Yeah, so it's fake dating, but the more they fake date, the stronger their chemistry becomes. And that's about all I've got for this book. It should also be on Kindle Unlimited. Stasia's the one who picked this out. I have no understanding of this book aside from those things. She chose the May pick and I'm just here for the ride. But the book is only like 275 pages is what she told me her paperback copy was. So it should be a pretty quick read. I love a good fake dating book and I think it'll be a fun one. I think this author may have done a signing here in Nashville a couple of months ago at a small bookstore over in East Nashville, but it could have been a different author as well. I just feel like I recognize this name from somewhere. I just wasn't finding any information on that signing from a couple months ago, but that is this one. That's our May pick. And yeah, that's that. And finally, our June pick is The Third Baseman by Lulu Moore. This is a baseball romance. I think it'll be the first baseball romance that I've ever read. Definitely the first baseball romance that we've read for the book club. We have read a couple of sports romances, but this is the first one we've ever done for baseball. It sounds like this one is a second chance romance about this baseball player named Jupiter, which is a very interesting name. But that's just me. About Jupiter, who is a baseball player, and he like left to go join this team. He's like the greatest third baseman, he claims, and he goes back to New York to play for the Lions and is under the same roof as his ex or his first love or somebody from 14 years ago, but she wants nothing to do with him anymore. So I'm gonna guess it'll be full of pining and angst and all the second chance vibes, because he's like, I'm not going to let her go ever again. But he just has to get back underneath her skin and prove his loyalty, because I guess in the past he had scorned her and left for baseball. So that's this one. I'm not really a baseball girly. I'm not really a sports person in real life, but in books I do love a good sports romance. So we'll see how this one goes. I have heard good things about the author. She has a like accidental pregnancy one, or a surprise pregnancy book that somebody did a special edition for months ago, and I thought the cover was super cute, but I hadn't heard of this one until Stasia and I were trying to find like underrated books that we might want to pick for our book club. This is the one that we ended up picking out for the June pick, of course, and we'll see how it goes. All of these books should be on Kindle Unlimited. I will get around to buying them at some point before March hits, or before April hits. It is March. It's not March, but it will be March when this video comes out. So I will buy them soon, hopefully. But that's all that I have for this quick announcement video. I do actually need to blurb really fast the fact that we are doing a very low-key and unofficial readathon for the book club officially nowadays. This is a very laid-back, just for fun bingo style readathon that we're doing this spring called Spring Flinging into Romance, which is hosted by the Mending book club. We'll have a hashtag and everything. I'll post a picture of the bingo board here. It's low-key again, of course. I've already said that like 4 times, and it's just like a way to, I don't know, fill up a bingo board, keep track of our romances, and like have a fun time kind of participating with other members in the book club. I don't interact with people super often outside of the book club, so this will kind of be a fun way to interact and engage with each other a little bit further beyond just our monthly book that some people finish in 2 days. Others read all month, but it kind of gives us another way to like connect with each other. So that'll be that. I think Stasia will do an official announcement post about it on our Instagram, but if you'd love to join us, I will have screenshots or those pictures in our Discord if you would like to save them to your phone and use them to track your reading this spring from April to June. As we eventually shift into the summer season, we'll get another bingo board going, but that is for the next quarter of the year. But that is officially all that I have for this book club announcement video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to join our book club for any of these months, feel free to join our Discord in the description down below. We are a Discord heavy book club and tend to chat over there. But that's all that I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.